back again to do another video for the HORRORman's channel. This week's theme is sample size slasher. So, for this theme, you had to watch either like a short film or a horror anthology segment or even a TV show, as long as it was a slasher. The film I have chosen is Never Hike Alone from 2017. It is a Friday the 13th fan film and it runs for 54 minutes. I really like this one. The main character to me is likable and kind of follow his journey of hiking and discovering this whole place. I love how they kind of have like little tidbits of what you would think Camp Crystal Lake would be like now. Like there's part of the sign and there's one of the cabins and it's got murder scenes and stuff. Things are flagged. You know, stuff is like tore up and overgrown and, you know, but there's a beautiful lake. So I really love the look of it. It's just pretty, and the way it was shot and filmed is just great. I also love the music. It is very suspenseful and seems like very epic to me. It is very powerful and I just absolutely love it. That was one of my favorite things, was how intense the music was, and just it really was good. And I also love the close-up shots of like Jason's head when he's like walking through the forest, or I don't know, power walking, running through the forest after the guy, and it's just like full on just headshot, and he just looks so creepy. Just Jason, just so creepy. I really like that. He just seems so larger than life. I mean, he's butch and he's just like, he's like huge. It's like larger than life Jason. It's kind of funny because like when he's walking through the building, through like one of the cabins and stuff, all you just hear is these big heavy foot, you know, just like he's stomping. His footsteps are just stomping loud, and every time I just giggle about that. It's just funny. I mean, larger than life Jason. Boom, boom, boom. I'm coming for you. Boom, boom, boom. And I know some people may not like the ending too much. I mean, you pretty much have this whole like movie where it's this one guy and Jason and they're like in a battle, and it's good battling. I mean, like especially when they're both going after each other and he puts the axe in Jason and Jason gets him with the machete, but luckily he didn't get him too bad that he just dies. But the ending, you know, he ends up waking up in an ambulance, and it's like, how did he get from this point to this point? And you know, but the cool thing was the character Tommy Jarvis. What is that dude's name? Tom Matthews, or write this stuff down, Kelly. Anyways, the character Tommy Jarvis is back, and I do remember something being said about Cunningham Road. I'm like, Friday the 13th, I remember that in there. So, yeah. So, little cool tidbits in this movie, you know, that kind of really reminds you of the films. And for it to be a fan film, and I don't know what kind of budget it was or anything, but it was just shot and made, and it was just so awesome, and Jason was awesome. And to have Tommy Jarvis, that is like awesome. So yes, I like this one. At first, the first time I watched it, I really didn't know what I was watching because my sister had just put it on, and I'm thinking, okay, what are we watching? You know, it's just this guy talking and he's hiking and, you know, telling about his day and everything. And I'm like, okay, what is this? And then there's like a first glimpse of Jason and you're like, is that Jason? Because it happened so fast. And I'm like, what's that Jason? And then later, you finally get full on Jason and then you realize, oh, this is a Jason film. It's Friday the 13th something, you know. So, yes. I like this one. I mean, some people are going to like it, some people ain't. But, hey, I do. So, what do I need to watch now? I probably could have did something else, but since all my anthology stuff is all packed up at the moment, I couldn't really get to anything, and I couldn't think of anything to like look up or anything, so like a TV show or so this is what I went with. So anyways, check out the HORRORman's channel. Let's do these awesome reviews. It's fun.